Hi guys, Cindy here from PleasantSims. Welcome to episode 51 of my Pleasantview Let's Play. Today we're back here in Pleasantview and we're going to be playing the Broke family number 2, which consists of Dustin, Angela, and their 3 children, Tabitha, Vincent, and little Whitney. The Broke family is going through something very difficult right now, but I want to give you a quick recap of what happened to them in the previous rounds. First of all, Dustin left his criminal ways behind and he got his degree in biology when they were in university. He did really well in college actually and decided he wanted a different kind of life than the criminal path he was going down. He proposed to Angela while they were at Sim State University. Angela said yes, but they never got the chance to have a wedding. They're just engaged right now because I had ACR installed at this time and they had 3 babies in 6 sim years, so they have been very busy. Dustin works in the medical career, and he's actually friends with Don Lothario. So, if you watch the episode where Dustin and Angela go to Don Lothario's New Year's Eve party, you'll know that Angela recently found out that she's pregnant, or she suspects that she's pregnant with their 4th child. She was on birth control, but apparently it didn't work. And so we're going to have to deal with that. Now, before we load the lot, I want to talk about taxes. The Broke family does owe taxes this round. They have a net worth of 21,993 simoleons, and after all the calculations, they're actually going to be receiving a $300 refund. That's mostly thanks to all the children they have. So let's load up the lot. As we load the lot, it is 1:30 in the morning, and we have entered when Angela and Dustin are sitting at the kitchen table in the middle of the night having a very serious conversation. But before we get into that, I want to take care of the taxes. So because there is another family with the last name of Broke, that's Bo Broke's family, I can't use the family funds cheat to give them their 300 simoleons. So the best thing that I can think of to handle this, and if anybody has a better idea, please leave me a comment and let me know, is I'm going to give them 1,000 simoleons by using Ka-ching, and then I'm going to buy something worth 700 simoleons and delete it. So I'm just going to buy this wall hanging here for 700 simoleons, and then I am going to shift click on this with testing cheats enabled, force error delete. And that gets rid of it and also the 700 simoleons. So now they have their 300 simoleon refund. Now back to Angela and Dustin. All the kids are asleep, and this is really the only time they have to talk about this situation alone. But Angela is telling Dustin that she thinks she's pregnant again, and she's not sure what they're going to do about this. They do have 6,500 simoleons. Dustin is making very good money now working in the medical career. He's actually a general practitioner. He has done awesome. He works very long hours at the hospital, and but he has been able to get these promotions even though he has this large family. And I think being friends with Don has helped him. Don has helped him move up in his career. Surprisingly, Don has been a very good friend to Dustin. Angela is only in level 2 of the adventurer career because she's been pregnant basically her whole adult life. They have no more room in this house for another child. It's already hard enough with 3 children, and they've been saving up for a larger house. With their net worth of 21,000, they're not going to be able to buy anything much bigger right now. And Angela is very worried that they're not going to be able to care for this 4th child. This 4th child was an accident. Obviously, because Angela was on birth control, they were actively trying to not have a child. So Angela is bringing up the possibility of terminating the pregnancy. Dustin is a lot more practical than Angela, being a fortune sim. He doesn't want to put a wrench in their savings and taking care of the children that they have in order to take care of another baby. They just can't figure out how they're going to do this.
Oh, Devlin.
And now she's talking about sunshine and happiness that they're going to have whenever they don't have another child.
She's
afraid that they're not going to have enough food. They're not going to have enough money to take care of this other baby. So they have come to the very difficult decision to end the pregnancy. It's still early enough that Angela can take the morning after pill. She hasn't had a baby bump yet. We are going to just use the sim blender. And if you go to pregnancy when you have a pregnant sim, we're going to go to Angela Pleasant, and we are going to terminate the pregnancy. Okay, it's done. It has been done. So she took the pill and the pregnancy is over. We're not going to have to deal with that fourth unwanted child that happened despite the birth control. Like I said, this was a very difficult decision for the family. It's not something I would normally do to my Sims. Usually I let them have every single baby they want to have, but this was an ACR baby that wasn't supposed to happen, so I don't feel that guilty. I don't feel that guilty about their decision. And like I said, they had 3 children in 6 sim years, and they need to focus their time on taking care of these kids that they have and really trying to raise them well. And Dustin's doing the best he can, trying to make as much money as he can. And now maybe Angela can get back to work and get some promotions. She needs to work on her charisma skill and her body skill. I'll be watching out for that. Oh, look, she wants to gain a skill point. I'm going to lock that in for her now. And I'm going to send these 2 to bed. This was a very difficult day with some big decisions, and they need to get some rest. And we will see this family in the morning. And, oh, look. Dustin's still very much in love with Angela. We'll see this family in the morning and see what's going to happen with them. It's about 7 a.m. Everybody's getting up in the Broke household, and little Vincent is down here playing with Whitney. It's so cute. And I'm just checking out the kids and seeing what they want to do and how they're doing. Tabitha wants to be BFFs with Mary Sue. That is so sweet. Mary Sue and Angela have had a relationship lately, and they've been getting along very well. And Mary Sue's been coming over and helping to take care of the grandkids, and she just loves her grandchildren. It is the sweetest thing. I'm just taking a screenshot of little Vincent playing with Whitney, and now that I'm looking at Whitney this close, I can see that she is going to look a lot like Dustin. You can already see it in her face. She's going to be a cute little thing, I think. But yeah, Mary Sue has really been helping Angela and Dustin out by watching the grandkids and helping Dustin out while Angela's at work, because Angela works weird hours. She goes to work at 3 to 9 p.m. So sometimes Mary Sue will come over in the evenings and help with getting the kids to bed and getting dinner made and everything. This morning, Dustin is going to be working on repairing the toilet and bathtub, because everything is broken. The house is a mess. And Angela's going to work on cleaning up some right after the kids go to school in about 20 minutes. Oh, and little Tabitha's going to help clean too. I think she is a neat sim. Let's see here. Actually, no, she's quite sloppy. Never mind. She's very sloppy, but this must be really getting to her if she's going to just clean on her own. That's unusual for a sloppy sim to do. Alright, well, Dustin's going to do his best, but he's got to go to work in just a little bit. Everybody's going to be out of the house, except for Angela. He wants to buy a painting costing at least 500 simoleons. Well, I'm going to take this opportunity because this family really doesn't have much in the way of decoration. Their house is very plain. They're trying to save money, but Dustin can't help himself. Sometimes he just has to buy something. That's just the fortune sim in him. So let's see if we can find them a cute painting for 500 simoleons. That's a lot of money to be dropping on a painting, but he's going to make a good amount today at work. I'm going to buy this lovely square painting that I have here from Sims to Play, and I'm going to put it right above the couch. Doesn't that look nice? Alright, we're starting to get some decoration in the house, and that'll fulfill Dustin's want. I really like to wait until they want things to buy them, unless it's just, the basics that they need to live. That way I feel like it's really them who's choosing the items that they have in their house. It's about 1:15 now in the afternoon. The kids are off at school and Dustin's off at work. Little Whitney is down for a nap. Angela has cleaned up the house. It looks a lot nicer now. And she's going to be working on making friends because her want here is to have 10 best friends. And she wants to be friends with this guy named Levi. I can't remember where she met him. It might have been from work. And looking at her relationship panel, I remember now that she is best friends with Dirk Dreamer, which Lilith hates, by the way. Lilith hates how close they are. But they became best friends in college and also when they were living in the flop house. They got really close to each other while Lilith was away. And she's also very good friends with her mom and her cousin Lucy Goth. And now she wants to be friends with Levi Lawrence, and she's very close. We're just going to have her go call him up and talk to him. And then I want to see if Dustin has all his friends he needs for his promotion. Let's see. Where are you, Levi? There you are. Oh, Levi's not home. He must be at work. Yeah, Dustin has all his friends. I think they both have all the friends they need because Angela's a popularity sim, so she's constantly making new friends. But let's see who else we can call since we can't talk to Levi. She's almost friends with her father, Daniel Pleasant, and that would be a really nice relationship for her to have. Lilith has a good relationship with Daniel. Lilith hates Mary Sue. Absolutely hates her, cannot stand her, and Lilith and Angela are enemies as well. I'm trying to see if I can find her on the relationship panel here. But I'm going to have Angela call Daniel. Of course, he's not home. Nobody's home in the middle of the day. Oh, somebody's home. Answer the phone. Oh, somebody's calling for Dustin. No, he's not available. But Angela's really trying to make an effort and look -65 over -65 with Lilith. And she also doesn't get along with Kevin Burr, which is strange to me. Kevin is a sweetheart. But yeah, she's trying to make an effort to get a better relationship with her family. She's already made the effort with Mary Sue, and she really wants her kids to have grandparents, you know? So she'll probably keep trying with Daniel. They don't have a terrible relationship, but it's not great either. In the meantime, she's going to start getting ready for work. She's off today. Never mind. She's off today. And the only thing she wants to do is make friends, talk about her hobby, play with Benny, which she can't do because Benny doesn't live here. I believe Benny is Mary Sue's dog. Oh my god! Oh man! Angela just got struck by lightning. Oh boy! Angela! What are you doing out there playing in a puddle in the thunderstorm? Oh my gosh. Oh geez. Well, she just peed herself and got struck by lightning. Oh my goodness. Take a shower. Jeez. I'm glad she didn't get killed. It would have been absolutely terrible if she would have died from that and then Dustin would have been a single father. Oh my gosh. Can you even imagine? The kids are home from school and Angela it's gonna take some time for her to recover from getting struck by freaking lightning. Oh my goodness. Sims can die from being struck by lightning, but it is rare. I've never had it happen in my game. And this is the second sim that's been struck by lightning in Pleasantview. Mortimer Goth was also struck by lightning. But it would not surprise me if she would have died after what happened in my live stream the other day. Okay, I guess Vincent is doing okay in school. Let's check their grades here. He's got a C, and Tabitha has a B. So that's not bad. Not bad at all for the Broke children. He wants to get an A+ report card, so I'm going to lock that in. They both do. They both want to do well in school. I'm going to lock that in, and we'll have them do their homework once we get their needs taken care of. And it is 6 p.m. here on Monday afternoon. We just got a pop-up that Whitney's going to grow up in just one day at 6 p.m. And Dustin wants to bring Diane Adams home from work. Is that okay? Sure, why not? Bring her on home. Angela loves meeting new people, and she loves meeting Dustin's coworkers. So it looks like we're going to have somebody over for dinner. The only problem is Angela's not feeling too well after that lightning strike, so I don't know if she's going to be the best company. But Dustin earned 962 simoleons today, so it kind of makes up for that 500 simoleon painting he bought. And let's just talk about ages really quick. So Dustin is now 36 years old. Angela is 34. Tabitha is 8. Vincent is 6. And little Whitney is 4 years old. So tomorrow we will be having a birthday party for Whitney. We'll get to see what she looks like as a child. I have a feeling she's going to look very similar to her brothers and sisters. The Broke genes are very strong. All of these kids really look like Dustin. I feel like Vincent looks the most like Angela, but it is kind of hard to tell until they age up to teens. Which will also be happening for Tabitha. She is our oldest, and she is going to be aging up to a teen this round. And actually, so is Vincent. He will be aging up to a teen on the very last day of this round. We're going to have a lot of birthdays. A lot of birthdays. All the children are going to age up. And here is Diane Adams. Let me see what Dustin's relationship to her is. Oh, they're close to friends. I think this is the first time he's ever brought her home. And it looks like Vincent is going to run out and greet Dustin. Oh, that's so sweet. I just love, that's just one of the many things that I love about The Sims 2. Just the little details like that, where you can really see the relationships between the Sims. Okay, so they're going to have a nice dinner. I'm actually going to have Dustin prepare dinner. He's going to make something kind of easy. Why don't you make some soup? Oh, he's going to go take care of little Whitney first. She's actually fine. I don't know what he's doing. I guess he just wants to go see her. And we really need to pay attention to Angela and try to get her needs up. I'm going to have her sit on the couch and watch a movie to get her comfort up and her fun up, and maybe Diane can join her. Okay, so Diane was just talking to Angela, and it says, turns out I'm your boss's cousin, and I'm phoning in a favor he owes me. Next time you go to work, Angela, you'll be getting a promotion. So, woohoo, she networked with this townie, and she's going to get a promotion. She does not have the skills for, so that's really awesome. She's going to be promoted to level 3 in the adventurer career next time she goes to work. Everybody's just getting ready for bed. It is about 10 p.m. now. I'm just going to take care of their needs and send them to bed, and we will catch up with this family tomorrow. It's Tuesday morning now. The kids are going off to school. Dustin is busy studying for his cleaning skill that he needs for his job, and also he wants. And look at this. He wants to buy more paintings and a sculpture. I don't think we're going to do that right this second. We'll see if he continues to want those things, and then we'll give it to him. He's going to end up spending all the family's money before they can get a bigger house. Angela was talking on the phone to Levi, and it looks like they became friends. They did, so she's got another friend. Good for her. But what I really want to do right now is we need to roll secondary aspirations for Dustin and Angela, and let's check and see. Okay, yes, they are to the point where they can have their secondary aspirations. Let me make sure Angela is. Yes. So it is time for us to, I think I said roll. I'm not rolling them any longer. Now we are calculating them using Shirley's secondary aspiration calculator, and you can see my episode on the burbs if you want to know more information about that. In the meantime, I'm going to go calculate, and I will be right back with the results. Okay, the results are in. Here are Angela's results for her secondary aspiration. She is going to be a romance sim. Now that's going to make things quite interesting if she starts wanting to go out with other guys. You know what I mean? So far, she and Dustin have been very happy together. Neither of them have had a wandering eye. But now, with Angela's secondary as romance, I don't know what's going to happen with this family. But she has the most interest points in the romance category, so this is what we're going to do for her. I'm going to select this now. And then for Dustin, here are his results. His secondary aspiration should be fortune. He is just a fortune sim through and through, but because his primary aspiration is fortune, we'll go to the next highest for his secondary, and that is popularity. So I'm going to choose popularity for him. He's going to be wanting to make more friends, have more parties, and that kind of thing. So Dustin and Angela are really starting to change as an adult. Dustin is getting more into social networking, socializing, making friends. And I think that probably has something to do with his career. With his career as a doctor, it really helps him to network so that he can move up. And Angela is getting more romantic as she gets older. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how these secondary aspirations affect these Sims and what kind of wants they're going to be rolling in the future. I believe that Angela is getting a little tired of doing nothing but raising children and cleaning the house all the time. And she is starting to feel a little resentful that, Dustin has this really great career. He has all this success. She's at level 2 in the adventurer career. And I think this might cause some problems in their marriage later down the road when she starts getting these feelings that she wants out, she wants some freedom, and she wants some more romance. Angela's just hanging around the house today, and she's kind of bored. Her hobby is nature, and she really has no nature enthusiasm whatsoever. She hasn't done much to do with nature, so I gave her a little garden plot out back so she can sort of have something to do that's related to her hobby. And she's going to be staying home from work today because it is Whitney's birthday and she has plenty of vacation days. But it looks like we just got a chance card for Dustin. It says a coworker invites Dustin over for his weekly poker match. Dustin is a pretty good poker player and would like to go, but is worried about possibly winning too much and being disliked. Should Dustin go or not? Well, I think Dustin would totally go to this. Let's see what happens. Oh, he got a membership card to a secret location, probably the gaming lot. But anyway, back to Angela. Like I said, she's staying home from work today. And Dustin just got home. He has been promoted again. Wow, Dustin. How is that even possible? He definitely did not have the skills to be promoted to specialist level 7, but he got promoted, and look at this money. This is so awesome because by the time the kids grow up, they might actually have enough money to get a bigger house and get out of this tiny little starter house. So he's been promoted to specialist level 7. He works from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Much better hours, actually. He brought home like almost 4,000 simoleons. That is amazing. He's gained a traditional work schedule and golf game occasionally. He has more time to maintain a happy home and maybe a happy family. And maybe this can help him keep Angela from straying, if you know what I mean. I'm so proud of you, Dustin. That's awesome. I guess maybe he had talked to a townie who helped him get a promotion or something. I don't really remember. But yeah, he got promoted. And he didn't deserve it. Just like Dawn. He and Dawn just shoot up the medical career ladder. Must be all that networking they do. And now it's time to start getting ready for little Whitney's birthday. We are going to throw a party because Angela has the want to throw a party. And they're going to invite over Mary Sue and Daniel. We'll see if Daniel will come over and want to meet his grandkids. As soon as she gets done in the garden, we're going to go ahead and throw the party. And Whitney, she didn't quite get potty trained, but she is almost there. I'm going to see... Dustin, get her out of the bathtub. I don't know why they constantly want to give her a bath. I'm going to see if we can potty train her. Yeah, he's available to talk as soon as he gets done here. All right, come on. You can do it, Whitney. She's like one notch away. Ooh, come on. Oh, I don't know if she's going to make it. She just became best friends with Dustin, though. Nope. Oh, so close. Maybe we can try one more time before we actually age her up. In the meantime, Angela's going to go, oh, she can't throw the party yet because Dustin's on the phone. Shortly, we'll throw the party. Angela has invited Mary Sue, Daniel, and Lucy, and everybody actually showed up this time. And we're not going to invite any children because everybody in Whitney's... Oh, what just happened? Somebody shocked Angela. Everybody in Whitney's generation are still toddlers, so we can't really invite them over. Wow, Vincent's a little jokester. He just did the hand buzzer on his mom. So we're going to buy the birthday cake here. are going to try one more time to potty train Whitney because she is so close. I don't know if she'll go on the potty. She has just a tiny little bladder need, but we're going to try. Dustin is just so head over heels in love with Angela. He just cannot help himself. And luckily, none of her romance wants have manifested yet. And maybe her romance will just be for Dustin. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, on the potty. And I can't wait to see what she's going to look like as a little child, too. Probably just like her brother and sister. Oh my gosh, no. I don't think she's going to make it. Okay, well, we're running out of time, so she's almost potty trained. We'll just say when she ages up to a kid, that, you know, she just needed that last boost and she'll potty train herself. Dustin just went over to greet Mary Sue, and he is actually friends with her because they've spent so much time together when she was helping with the kids when they were younger. I hope Mary Sue and Daniel will be civil to each other. So far, they haven't shown any signs of getting in an argument or anything. Mary Sue's happy now that she's married to Cassandra, so I don't think there's going to be any issue there. I do want Angela to talk to her father. At least she should say hello to him. She wants to have a pillow fight, influence someone to entertain, influence someone to appreciate, influence someone to play. All right, well, I'm going to ignore her once and just have her talk. And then we're going to have Dustin bring little Whitney to the cake. Angela is very happy that both of her parents are here, and she's getting to know Daniel. But here is little Whitney. Dustin has brought her to the cake, and it's time for her to age up to a child. Hopefully we have time. We're running out of time. It's 5:33 p.m. Come on. Everybody's gathering around. Here we go. I think she's gonna make it. Come on, Whitney. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be so cute. Look at that little dress she aged up in. Finally something decent. All right, she's gonna get a piece of cake, and it says, oh my gosh, she achieved the aspiration level of a rotten rugrat. Whitney has hit rock bottom. That's terrible. She didn't learn any of her skills, but she was so close to being potty trained. Look how adorable. She looks just like Dustin. She looks just like her dad. Look at that. She's very pretty, though. I think she actually might be a little prettier than her sister. And just to remind us of Whitney's personality, Whitney likes cuisine. So Whitney is also a Taurus, and that means she's also going to be a romance sim, just like her brother and sister. All three of these kids are romance sims. I guess Angela's romantic nature is rubbing off on them. Maybe we'll make one of them pleasure. I'm not 100% sure, but they're either going to be romance or pleasure, just depending on what we need in each of their generations. Tabitha and Vincent are actually in the same generation because they were born so close together, but Whitney is in the next generation along with Casper Goth and Edward Broke, her cousin. So this is going to be fascinating. We're going to have a lot of drama here with these Broke children once they age up to teens and adults. And she got a negative 1,000 aspiration for aging up poorly. I'm so sorry, Whitney. Things were just rough in this household, and she just grew up badly. That is really too bad. Hopefully we can make the rest of her life better. We're going to have to get a bed for her. We don't need the nursery stuff anymore, and I'm actually going to get rid of it. If they ever do have another child, they can buy it again, but right now we need this out of our way. And I don't think we're going to be able to fit another bed in here. So this family needs to start thinking about getting a bigger house. For now, I'm going to have Whitney go sleep in her sister's bed just so she can get a nap at her own birthday party. And I'm going to let her keep that outfit because that is a cute little dress. I'm pretty sure that's a fake Peeps dress. And we'll just let everybody else enjoy the rest of the birthday party. But another day has passed in the Broke household. So our ages are Dustin is 37, Angela is 35, Tabitha is 9, Vincent is 7, and little Whitney is 5. We have about almost 2 minutes left in the birthday party. Everybody seems to be having a good time. I probably need to check on their needs. But look, Angela has these wants to dance with Daniel and have a pillow fight with Daniel. Looks like Daniel and Mary Sue are actually getting along for once. I think they've both found happiness away from each other. They were not good for each other. Let's see if she'll have a pillow fight with her dad. Lucy's thinking about marriage. And Angela and Dustin still haven't had a wedding. Like I was explaining earlier, they haven't really had the want to get married, but they are engaged. So in my opinion, that's kind of like they want to get married. So I'm not going to make them have to roll the want to get married. I think we will try and have a wedding for them now that all the kids are older and they can have some time to themselves. So possibly in part 2 of this episode, we will have a wedding for Dustin and Angela, and we will see about getting them a bigger house if there's anything in Pleasantview, or in the house bin that they can afford. We might have to have some new construction in Pleasantview. But they definitely need at least a 3-bedroom. Maybe the girls could share a room, and Vincent will have his own. And Angela just got paid. She also needs to go to work for a day so that she can get her promotion and get that money. And another day of work from Dustin. They should be able to afford something bigger. I'm having Angela interact with Daniel as much as she wants to. And I just want to check their relationship. Oh, they have become friends. That's wonderful. She's now friends with both her mother and father. She's forgiven them for anything that happened when she was a teenager. Unfortunately, Lilith, it hasn't been as easy for her. Lilith has not been able to forgive, although Lilith has begun to build a relationship with Daniel, which is something. At least she's got one family member. And that's it. The party score was a roof raiser. Everybody had a great time. Angela just wore her pajamas throughout the whole party. She didn't care. So I think this would be a good place to end part 1 of this episode. We really only played through 2 days. So this might have to be a 3-parter, but there is a lot going on in the Broke household. And we're going to have 2 more birthdays, a wedding, and possibly a house move in this round. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell if you want to know when I upload new videos. You can also visit my blog at PleasantSims.com if you're interested in any of my gameplay rules, the mods I use, and you can also subscribe to my blog if you want to know whenever I make new blog posts there. You can also follow me on social media. I am on Twitter. I am on Instagram, and I am also on Pinterest, where I've been pinning all of my favorite custom content, so feel free to follow me there. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you with part 2 of this episode very soon.